Well, hey everybody, and welcome back. Right, today, scouring through piles and piles of shit, which usually happens on the weekends, I came across this story, and I'm going to do the story for you now. But anyway, 16 reasons why the best women stay single. I don't believe that for 1 second. But anyway, without further ado, let's dive right in. Right, so your 16 reasons why the best women stay single the longest. Right. Let us begin. In a world where being coupled up or in a relationship seems like all the rage, the reality is that being single can actually be better. Well, it's nice to have someone to love, cuddle and support you when things get scary. There's nothing more exciting and fulfilling than the relationship you have with yourself. You get things done on your terms by your watch and others be damned. Well, there we go. There's the whole point of the there's the whole crux of the situation there, isn't it? Alright then, so let's carry on, shall we? There may be pluses to getting married, but it can be also a bit overrated. Yeah, especially for the fucking bloke. Yeah. Instead, being single for being single for as long as possible, at least for some women, the way to go. Here are 16 reasons why the best women stay single the longest. You might realise you're one of them. I hope you realise you're one of them. I really do. I really do hope you're one of them. But anyhow, let's get on with the reasons. The 16 things, okay? You deserve an amazing guy. No. You're wrong. The fact is, you gave up that amazing guy 15 guys ago. You know, that one guy who was always there for you, supported you, and was willing to take one on the chin for whatever little stupid ass request that you were wanting. He was willing to fill out. He is the amazing guy. You just wanted to get your fucking tonsils buttered by the bad boy. That's all. Moving on. You like doing what you want when you want. Yeah, like getting your vitamin D. Along with a nice injection of herpes. But anyway, that's point 2. Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer, I do like her. God. You're a natural risk taker. Yeah, herpes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're one of those ones that has a bi-monthly STI screening, aren't you? Aren't you? Oh well. Yeah. Taking risks, you know what's going to happen. When you ride that cock carousel, at some point, you're going to fucking end up falling off. You're number 4. You're so unique that it's not easy to find a good match for you. Okay, right, anyway, no. No, you're not that unique, there's one word we use for that, it's hashtag crazy. Crazy motherfucker, right? Now, I don't mind some crazy as long as their crazy matches my crazy. But when your crazy overshadows every other crazy, you're not unique, you're just fucking nuts. But anyway, number 5. Your top priorities don't include being someone's girlfriend or wife. No, that's because you're quite happy to be one of those girls who gets pumped and dumped. Well, I say girls, it's women, right? Because you are a woman by now, I would imagine. Right? Apparently, you don't seem to be doing the double air quotes here, but grown up, right? But the only thing you're interested in riding fucking the dick roulette, right? And one of those days that chamber's gonna be loaded, right? And I'm quite glad you're not somebody's girlfriend or wife risking passing that on to them. But anyway, moving on. You love the excitement of first kisses. Right. Yes, because You, well, as I've already said, you enjoy getting your daily shot of vitamin D, right, from a different D source. But anyway, number 7, you want to taste all the flavours of the casual sex scene. Well, that is absolutely fantastic if you want to do that. But let's actually read your one. You never really know what you're into until you've tasted all there is to offer. And casual sex is definitely the way to do that. Yeah, you're right, it is definitely the way to do that. It's also a way to get yourself proclaimed as a woman of the horizontal persuasion. You know, when you get up in the morning and you turn round and there's a $50 sitting on the counter, $100 sitting on the bedside table, you know what kind of person you are at that point. But anyway, number 8, you'd rather not share your hard-earned money. Well, you're fucking damn right, because as a guy and being on the receiving end of a divorce once before, that bitch didn't deserve to get half my shit, but she got it anyway. So, I actually agree with this one. I'd rather not share my hard-earned money. Congratulations. But then again, I'd rather not share my hard-earned money with a stuck-up, self-righteous, self-centered thunder cunt like yourself. But, moving on. Look at this. This is not a joke. Does anybody actually ever click on that shit and take it seriously? Yeah. Moving on. Right. You don't want to have to check in with anyone. Yeah, because if you're out at 3 AM, like you say, and your partner's asking where you are, that might mean you're a fucking hoe. Sorry, cut that out. Edit out. Shit, no. It might mean that you're too busy riding the cock carousel. And, as you say here, screw that noise, who'd want to be with someone like you. Anyway, number 10, you love being the single girl at weddings. That's so, again, you can ride the vitamin D. You can get your daily shot of vitamin D. Because being the single girl at a wedding, you're generally the easiest one in the room. Right, and by the sounds of it, you are the easiest one in the room. Moving on. You don't want to give up vacuuming in the nude. Right, oh, now stop. Stop there. No. I would rather my missus vacuumed in the nude. Absolutely. If my girlfriend hoovered in the nude, there might not be much hoovering getting done, vacuuming getting done. Absolutely. So, you don't have to give that shit up when you're in a relationship. In fact, us guys kind of prefer it that way. Anyway, moving on. You love the freedom of not having any plans. Well, does that mean when you may class it as freedom, does it not mean being lonely? Okay, let's see what you've got to say. Your singlehood allows you to drop everything on a Friday and jet off to Rome. When was the last time any of your married friends did such a thing? No, I'll actually agree with you there, right? But you'll find out the reason you jetted off to Rome is to hump that Italian guy who pumped and dumped you and left you footing the bill and you had to go your way home. Yeah, cool. But anyway, moving on. You're busy building an empire. Sorry, I can't say what I'm gonna say. It's gonna get what I want to say. I can't say. Oh, yeah, because that's probably just a bit too fucking mean, right? Let's water it down a bit. Okay. Yeah, the empire you're building for yourself is laid in the foundation of the 500 miles of dick. Or something to those of... Right, okay. You don't have the time for someone else's problems. That just means you're fucking selfish. Because if you don't have time for somebody else's problems, right, especially if it's somebody like your family or friends, then you're just an obnoxious, self-righteous, well, dick muncher. Literally. Right, anyway, let's keep going. Number 15, you're not concerned about your biological clock. Probably don't want kids then, do you? You're too busy enjoying your shot of vitamin D, but still, at the end of the day, it's a good job you you probably wouldn't bother having a child, because you don't want that child to be born with herpes gonorrhea syphilis. So, carry on ignoring your biological clock, but you do realise that, see, when you were in your 20s, right? And you were humping everything that moved with a fucking pulse and a dick, right? And you got to about mid-30s, right? And you realised that, shit, I'm not as pretty as I used to be. I'm no longer a 10, probably now about a 7, right? Remember, for every 5 years, you drop a point, right? That's how it works. Men get a bit more distinguished as they get older, a bit of grey here, a couple of lines there. And I've noticed that women have to put the effort in, more makeup, creams, stuff to hide the wrinkles. Right, that's fine if you want to do that, right, and you think they actually work, well done. But towards the end of the day, right, you've got to realise one thing, right? You can keep fooling yourself, you can keep telling yourself that your biological clock doesn't matter, but one of these days when you're sitting at home with your 95 cats, using your giant pillow to cry into, your body pillow to cry into, because it's the only hug that you can give anything other than a furry cat, and when you cough you bring up a fur ball, right? You realise that you've screwed yourself, right? And that generally happens about late 40s, early 50s, right? But anyway, once you realise that shit happens, right, you need to get a grip of yourself and realise that you made a mistake when you were younger by not settling down. Because see, there's nothing nicer, and I know this at a personal experience. My mother-in-law passed away at the end of last year, just before Christmas, and her funeral was the beginning of January. Now, when she died, she had all of us with her. Her children, her son and daughter-in-law, her sons and daughter-in-law. She had her grandchildren. Everybody was with her. Now, when you're having you're having a laugh about your biological clock, right? You're going to realise just how lonely you fucking are. But moving on. Number 16. You're already in a relationship with yourself. Your hand doesn't count, right? When you spend your whole time flicking your bean or getting dicked by someone you only met 20 minutes previously, right? That's not a life that is satisfying. It may be fine for a while, but to be quite honest, you're going to end up, as I said, sad and lonely, riddled with herpes-gonosyphilis. Right? And if that's what you like about your life, that is entirely your fucking choice. So, let's see if there's any conclusions on this. No, there's not, and I wonder fucking why. Well, so, there you have it, right? Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this. Whether she really is going to be a lonely person, or whether I was just really much of an asshole in that and just I'm a dickhead. But I do actually say in my disclaimer I'm a functioning sociopath, so every so often you are going to get a kind of dickhead move from me. But anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know everything you want to hear about that. Just tell me what you think about everything altogether. And, well, you know what I usually say, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. Don't be a stranger, come back, look at my other videos, you know. It's all good. Share them about with your friends. You know you want to. You know you like it. You know you love it. As I said, thank you very much for watching. My name is Alexander. I'll catch all you beautiful people in the next one.